frontin'. I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math. When I hate, I attack. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal.
Oh my God!
What's up, everybody? Happy Monday Night NAW. How's everybody doing? Happy MLK Day, too. So it is Monday. Y'all doing all right? We're back here. We got a stacked card tonight, so I don't want to waste a lot of time. I'm going to give a rundown very quickly of what's to be expected for this show. A lot of singles action, and that's not a bad thing. So let me turn down this weird echo. There we go. So, yeah, let's do this. What's the red thing behind me? That's a blanket. It's just my chair. That's all. The singles matches are good. Let's talk about tonight here real quick, and let's get into the show. Again, a lot of action coming at you. We're going to open up the show tonight with tables tag team action, because when the Bang Bang Bros are here, you know they bring the tables. Where are the glasses? I haven't had them in a few shows now. Is that bothering you, Garmr? Also tonight, Kaiva in action. Women's champion against a returning talent from the house. Well, formerly of the house. You'll cut me some slack. It's all good. It's all good. I look naked. That's my OnlyFans. How you doing? Also tonight, Marc Caliber, and we don't talk about the other guy, Bruno. He'll be in action tonight. Jackpot trying to get his hands on Donnie Keller tonight. DNA OnlyFans coming soon. Y'all don't want that. DC, we're going to get together for a photo shoot, my man. Vasa with Hoku against Angel with Marc Bennett tonight. That's going down. Icon and Yuri. I want to see this fight. I'm excited for this one. This might be one of the higher ups in my ranking if I'm talking about matches for tonight I'm excited for. We're going to get to see Aleksander Scott. Is he the strongest in Scotland? He's going to go against a Scottish cat named Ollie tonight. When are we doing the tag rumble thingy? Thursday night, sir. Thursday night. So yeah, Beat the Clock returns this Thursday. We're going to talk about that throughout the night tonight. Bang, bang. Photo shoot. How you doing? Ty and Thunderbird. The Revenge World Tour continues. Will Ty be successful again tonight? We'll find out. Bruno in action again against Garmr. This should be another blockbuster one here. He's a ball bag. Velvet Amber Sparks. This should be lightning as well tonight. We also have Yuri and Thorn in action. Yuri, you're doing like triple duty here tonight, man. Busy night ahead for Yuri. Smilez and Ty, the match we didn't know we wanted, but I'm very excited for this one as well. Eve, women's champion against Lana. This is going to be another blockbuster. And then in our big main event, Survivor Series Elimination Rules. That's right. The feud continues. Chaos. Asilo with a masked man. So yeah, busy night tonight. We got a lot of action. It is episode 615. It is Monday Night NAW. And let's just get this show going, shall we? Let me click the thing and let's go. It is Monday Night NAW. What's up, Icon? How you doing, huh? Everybody doing all right? A day butt. Is there a day butt tonight? I don't think there's any day butts tonight. No day butts tonight. I think we're doing good. Yeah. The masked man? Oh, you know, I guess there is one day butt. There is in the main event. There's one day butt tonight. It is time, though. Sold out crowd here for Monday Night NAW. We are live. That's right. Welcome, welcome. Episode 615. That's craziness. Sold out here in Illinois. Traveling the United States on tour right now in January 2023. Hope you're excited. We're just over a week away until the Royal Rumble. That's right, 6:15. That's your mom's birthday. That's Theo's birthday. So yeah, 615. Let's do the prediction thing. Who will win? Speaking of Theo, he'll be in action this Thursday in the Beat the Clock Challenge in the tag division. Much like you've seen the last 2 weeks, Beat the Clock returns one more time this month. This time in the tag division for the men. 5 tag team matches. The fastest time will advance and be actually the only team that gets to face, unless some shenanigans happen, which it may, but they'll be the only team that gets to face off against Chaos, the current tag team champions. If only Theo was booked tonight, yeah. What's up, Elite? How you doing? So again, welcome everyone as you find your seats here. Let's get that prediction going. Our opening contest, Warparty, Bang Bang Bros, tables action in the tag team division. This one should be a classic. Well, here comes the Bang Bang. You love to see it. Doing good, Elite. Welcome back to Monday nights.
Is a tag team tables match, and at a combined weight of 643 pounds.
That's two big dudes right there. Over 600 pounds. When do we hear from the commish? He will speak. I have been told he'll be speaking right after this match. I'm glad you mentioned that. So the commish in the arena tonight. I'm curious what he has to say though. So get your predictions in. Opening contest, episode 615. Welcome everybody. Monday Night NAW is live. Thursday we return to the Beat the Clock Challenge and the last chance for those to qualify for the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. The Royal Rumble match itself is full and it is booked. So I hope you're ready for that show. Next week, Thursday. So just 10 days away. When will the numbers be put out? They won't be. We'll know live because the computer will decide it.
At a combined weight
What's up, Lana?
565 pounds.
Yeah, completely a surprise, honestly. We're having the computer pick it this year, and I'm interested in that, and then with the computer will decide. You heard Seth will be acknowledging something. Oh. I'm curious about that. Got the boops. I like boops. War party here, ready for war. And yes, speaking of CeeLo, big main event tonight, Survivor Series match returns. You heard your name, yes. Not Seth Meyers, Seth Maverick, not to be confused. Here we go, tables match, opening contest underway. The Bang Bang Bros starting off strong in their match specialty. It'd be disappointing if they got upset in this, but honestly a tough tag team that they're facing here with Thunderbird and Wolfbite of Warparty. But again, thank you all for tuning in on this Monday night. We'll of course be back with you on our normal regular Thursday night as well this week. We have a stacked card planned for you. And then throughout the week, this week, we will continue streaming on the DNA channel. You can catch DC tomorrow night. Then, of course, Wednesday night, we have Yuri, a.k.a. King Conair, returning, I believe, for some more God of War. Also, check out in our Discord on Wednesday night, or I guess late afternoon on Wednesday, Trivia Night, or Trivia Afternoon, with Mr. Bear Phillips. And if you are not part of our Discord yet, I highly recommend it. Tables action here, though, in our opening contest. Rhino setting, well, not quite setting up the table. Eve taking down two house members tonight. I better thank her. I mean, the house folded, in all honesty. The remnants are returning slowly. We're seeing Kaiva return. We don't know what their mission is just yet. When would be a good time to get a call? If you upload towards the end of the show tonight, I can snag them at the end of the show. So after I go off air. And then, of course, yes, Dawn DC. If you missed Friday, do yourself a favor. Head on over to our YouTube channel and check out any of the missing content. You can also see Past to the Future, a new series from Atticus and I, where we're playing retro games of my youth and bringing it forward to the future. so he doesn't miss out on those origins of gaming. They're going to be like short little bursts of games, but honestly, it's a fun little watch. Thunderbird with the table now on the outside, bringing it back in. Yeah, I don't blame you, Ely. I don't blame you. But yeah, after the show, throw it up there. I'll snag it. Oh, table! Double table there, taking out both Kaz and Rhino. Thunderbird has it set up in the middle. It'd be a damn shame to lose their specialty match. Kaz, though, has Wolfbite up. Thunderbird trying to get behind him, but a reversal here. Rhino trying to reach Thunderbird. Can't quite get there. Oh, we just had a simultaneous grapple in the middle there. They almost all grappled each other. The Bang Bang Bros getting the best of that, though. As you can see here, Kaz has Wolfbite. Oh, just chucking Thunderbird was Rhino. Will Kaz put Wolfbite through the table? He's not close enough to it, is he? He is! The Bang Bang Bros with the victory here. Winning their match specialty. Nice little hang time end there. Again, you don't mess with them with tables matches. And they just showed why. That end right there, even Rhino was there to clap him and cheer him on. They're going to be a tag team to look out for in their return here in 2023. He broke the table with his arm. Here you have it, though. These guys. The Bang Bang Bros. I'm telling you. What is he saying, though? He was mouthing something. Didn't you destroy him in the table? That was last week. This is now. You're only as good as your latest match. That's what they say. You just got a notification? No. It's terrible.
You just made the list.
Yo, with that sub 31 months of Thai, and it's been amazing. Thank you, sir. Eve Kaiva, get your predictions in now.
Hello again, AW. Commissioner Marc here. I know what you're thinking. What does he want now?
Oh, you want tables,
But don't you realize you'll want that.
Suck it, you're not getting it.
But first, how impressive was Invictus last week, guys? Amazing work, defeating Chaos on their debut match. Amazing, just amazing. Great work, guys. Now, enough gloating. On to business. I've noticed complaints recently about the quality of our product, and I would really like to address that. As commissioner of NAW, I want the very best production possible. So with that said, I'm making some changes to the production team and adding in a few hands to make sure that we get the very best camera shots. Secondly, I've noticed a lot of complaints about our referee team. Missed counts, not fast enough, not seeing rope breaks, things like that. So I want to make sure that there are no mistakes going on inside that ring. So we're going to be hiring a few new referee coaches, and we're going to be trying to train our referees better, so that we can prevent these mistakes from happening when they matter the most. Everyone in this program that we are starting, production team, referees alike, they'll be given a period of time, and if they do not meet our qualifications after that period, unfortunately they will be terminated and replaced. I hope that this makes you guys feel more comfortable, wrestlers and fans alike, and hopefully you enjoy the product moving forward. Thank you guys, Commissioner Maverick out.
Honestly, some positive changes it sounds like here from Commissioner Maverick. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. So we'll be on the lookout for better referees, better cameras, better production from our staffing here. That's not bad. Coming up next, though, the women's champion, Eve. He said he stole my idea. Maybe. Conair respects no authority, as you can see here.
Is an Extreme Rules match. Making her way to the ring, representing the Syndicate from Osaka, Japan, the Women's World Champion, Evelyn Steele.
And Thorn, isn't that what people do? They just copy off other people's homework? I mean, if you didn't get the job, they might as well use it. Did I get your promo? It's on Messenger. I did not, though. Is it something to air, Icon? It's a video? Make sure you submit that to our Dropbox, the Google Drive. There's an announcement, a tag post. And then we'll make sure to air that stuff. Otherwise, if I miss messages, I wouldn't know to check. But yeah, just make sure to submit it there. As now you have everybody intrigued. They want to see the Icon promo, as do I. And if any of you have a promo you want to air, please submit it. We have a Google Drive, and we'll air your video packages. Just make them appropriate. And 2 to 3 minutes tops, please. Other than that, you're just talking. You don't know how to do that? Can someone share the link to the announcement post?
And from Oita, Japan, Kaiva.
To be fair about Kaiva's update here, I did snag an update today. I thought the update had the music. That's my apology. So we did get a new Kaiva today. Yeah! So, yeah. There you go, Icon. There's the link for the submission. So if you have promos you want to air, let us know. We want to air your stuff. It's a great way to get noticed here on the roster, to be honest. Her music is applause and cheers. So Kaiva here trying to take out, and it would be a bold statement to make if she takes out the women's champion. You thought she was going to turn around and head back to the locker room? I mean, she is a member of the Hated, as you could see it on her arm. It wouldn't surprise me if they just turned around and walked out. They say you are what you want us to be. The Hated. But you can redo it for Google Drive. Yeah, I mean, if it's the same video, just upload there if you can. Yeah, the custom music. I thought the update today addressed that, but I guess I was mistaken. My apologies. And here we go. Eve Kaiva, women's champion, against a returning member, now known as the Hated, for their faction. We don't really know who all is involved in that group yet. We've seen a couple people come out with that branding. Submission hold to start things off. Imagine making the women's champion tap that quickly in her opening match here. Or excuse me, second match here. And a nasty kick dropping Eve there. And a takedown there, and working on that left arm. The promo will be during the Royal Rumble. Gotcha, okay. Is this something just for me to read, or is it a video to air? Exclamation point Discord for the command for the link to the Discord there, if anybody wants to help out. Yeah, the table sound effect. Nice move there off the ropes for Eve, women's champion, in control. I don't know if that's how you say your name, but thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome to the channel. This is Monday Night NAW, every Monday night here at 8 p.m. Eastern. Sledgehammer in hand from the women's champion, non-title match. She got scared there for a second. Kaiva trying to come back in this one. Nightbot has it there, Elite. If you scroll up just a little bit, Nightbot has the Discord link. Let me know if that works. Nice springboard from Kaiva, dropping Eve. And participating in a tea party. I'd watch that. Pinfall attempt here, but she gives up on the pin. Why? But she goes for another pin. What is happening here? And a 1 count as expected after you gave up a pin. Not sure what the motivation was there. Oh my! Caught her in a weird bulldog. But a dragon screw takedown. Catches in the cutter. This submission hold right here. This is finished many matches. Will Kaiva tap out? She fights through. Nice reversal. Big main event coming up later tonight, though. Don't go anywhere. Chaos, Asilo, Survivor Series, elimination rules, 4-on-4. Stacked main event. To top off our stacked night. Lots of wrestling here. Pinfall attempt. Kaiva has the leg hooked. And a 2 almost there for kick out. Nice setup on the sledgehammer. You can see her holding her lower back where she landed. Right on the sledgehammer. The unforgiving combination now from Kaiva. And a little toe stomp with a knee to follow. Interesting combination. Oh, she just smashed her hand with the sledgehammer multiple times now, attacking the knee. This is brutal. She means business. She wants you to hate her. Eve back up, though, dropping Kaiva now. Scrambles quickly into a pin after that. 2.5. A little bit of frustration from the champion. She's heading out of the ring. Where's she going now? What does she have in mind? Kick to the midsection. Catches her in this, setting up that submission again. Will Kaiva tap out? Watch closely for the tap here. She's struggling. The neck is just wrenched at an awful angle, but she fights through. Eve now going high risk. Kaiva is in big trouble unless she moves out of the way. What she did. Oh, no. Oh, no. Paying for the mistake is the champion. Kaiva set her up with that heel kick and drop to the mat. Pinfall to follow here. This could do it. Wow. Statement made, but Kaiva just collapsed in exhaustion, but she won. Big win here. That's not good for the women's champion. She'll be defending her belt next week in just 10 days. The disappointment, as you can see there. Caught some teeth in the 4th row, he says. Well, damn. What a match here. Congratulations to Kaiva. Big win here on Monday Night NAW. Definitely earned those 4 stars. Most def. Coming up next here, we got the Crow, Marc Caliber in action, our timekeeper, against We Don't Talk About Bruno. Get your predictions in now. Still a lot of action to come. The night's just beginning here. Episode 615 of NAW Monday Night NAW underway. Thank you all for joining us here. Hope everyone has had a good or having a good start to their week. Of course, we're coming at you live, celebrating Martin Luther King Day here. Connor says, hey, it's that one guy we made fun of. I mean, to be fair, you made fun of several people.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Weighing in at 239 pounds, Marc Caliber.
He says, I lose count after 4. Lana says, I didn't hear them making fun of you. Did y'all skip Lana? She feels left out, guys. Now we're talking. That's right. Crowd here supporting the Crow Marc Caliber. Chaos not a fan. But then again, whoever cared about what Chaos thought about? Can we get a raise of hands? Didn't think so. He's there. We got that save for the next one. Well, we don't talk about him, but here he is.
And his opponent, representing the cartel from Madrid, Spain, weighing in at 237 pounds, the Bruiser, Bruno.
Just remember who found the loophole to get me back in the ring? You're not wrong. Whenever we fill that NPC card, I'll be back in action. I'm itching to get back in the ring. It's been since November since I've competed in this ring. For NAW anyways. I plead the 5th. Of course, we're going to see Bruno a few times here tonight and in the main event. Well, here we go, match 3. For episode 615, Monday Night NAW. Again, thank you all for joining us. They lock up middle of the ring. The Crow, nice elbow strikes to the midsection to break up that grapple. Reaches him with a kick and a springboard cross body to end that chain sequence. Picking up Bruno back to a standing position. Has him set up for what looked like to be a suplex, but Bruno fighting out of the hold. Head scissor takedown into a cover. Nice transition and roll through. Ring veteran here. Oh. This man is fast. He can catch you with arms, hands, legs, feet, toes, elbows, ears. I don't know. Everything. He's good. He's scissored him now. They lock back up again. Bruno continues his aggression towards Caliber. Mounted strikes now from a side control. And a kick to the spine. Bruno headed to the corner. Oh, he's trying to get him up. Back to a standing position. Sunset flip. Rolls through. To a nice sit-down power bomb. Heads for the cover. Leg is hooked now. But a kick out just at 1 there. You got to do a little bit more damage. You got some nice flashy moves and you missed. Where were you going, Bruno? Moonsault looked beautiful, but it hit nobody. Almost the referee. Crow looking under the ring, possibly for his baseball bat he brought down with him. The crowd chanting they want tables, even though we delivered that in the first match. Rhodes is going to be at the Rumble. Hell yeah. Oh, my! Under the ring again, the Crow. The Scissor Sisters. Oh, my God. Rolls into the ring, Bruno now. And back out of the ring. And nope. Not quite back in. Waistlock takedown from the Crow Marc. And into the ring he goes to bring the action back to center stage here. But oh! Is this the Karate Kid? What was this? Some crazy combination there from Bruno is effective though. He said get to the camera again. What's the OnlyFans sign? Pinfall 10 for Bruno, and that'll do it here on Marc. Y'all talk about OnlyFans in the match. We're wrapped up there. Y'all are crazy. Garmr says 1 for 1. Highlights here of our match between the Crow, Marc, and Bruno. Honestly, not bad match. He wrapped it up to go to the OnlyFans. He did.
Bruno Martinez.
He's pointing to his OnlyFans. Congratulations, though, Bruno. Big win here for you. You get a couple more matches lined up tonight. How well will you do? There's a nice shot there. Good camera work. MJ Kid, what's up? MJ Kid, who is your character? I saw a redeem come in recently for you. What's going on with that? I don't remember everyone's character and name yet. So if you guys redeem for people, if it's not yourself, just make sure you put the name in the redemption so I'm not like, well, who is this for? Because I don't remember everything, I'll be honest with you. I remember a lot of nothing. Lana can testify to that. We got a side hustle, it's true. We got, what's up, Troy? Coming up next, ching, that jackpot about to hit. If you haven't seen their promo work, check out the Facebook group page. Join up today for that. Step up on the latest cards as well as the latest trash talk. That is the place to be. Yeah, I don't remember everything. It's true. Testify! You need to. You say, oh, man, I wish I had a nap after work. That sounds lovely. Lovely. Coming up next, though, Jackpot, Donnie Keller. Let's go.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Memphis, Tennessee. Weighing in at 226 pounds, Jackpot Joey. Boom!
There it is. 0 points for him not using the Baron Corbin thing with the slots in the beginning. You know, I think if you could do the custom entrance, that would work. It's the rest of the music that I don't know if it fits his character. We take it too serious. This AI business is life. If I wasn't serious about it, I wouldn't be twice a week for 6 years. How you doing? Goofy little goober. That's come on, Ty. Yeah, Bailey's theme is the best theme. Donnie Keller here. Returning back to action on Monday Night NAW. What's up, Core Man? How you doing? You think Ty had an undercover bromance? Just under the covers, though.
From West Palm Beach, Florida.
How you doing?
Weighing in at 242 pounds, Donnie.
Yeah, Garmr, you mentioned that battle between me and Donnie. I think that's booked for a house show, is it not? Let me check. No. It should be a match that happens, though. Y'all need to get me back on this roster somehow. And not through NPC. There he is. Donnie Keller. I'll fight him, though. You know, Ty, I got that as a real good question, too. Why hasn't the commissioner reinstated me? I'm sitting here, top talent on the sidelines. That's fine, though. He doesn't want to. Yeah, see? I mean, he's been slowly, like, fixing things. I don't know if that's high on his priority list. Clearly, it does not seem like it. He's a big meanie. Why so serious? I don't know. Here we go. Donnie here, trying to come out swinging, but Jackpot ain't having an arm drag takedown. You be sure to have the promo. Thank you, Elite. Look forward to it. Tell you about it? I know. We're just sitting here on the sidelines, Seth. Just chilling. Top tier talent. Wasting away. We're going to put grab on NPC and then never redeem for NPC matches. I know, I'm just about to run a house show with 3 matches just to air it. I need to get back in the ring. I feel ya. I might just air a house show this week. Just cuz. It'll be short, but who knows. Spine buster from Donnie here on Jackpot into the cover. Referee in position. Whoa! Let it generate matches. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'll do that Friday. What y'all think? Snake Eyes in the corner to Jackpot. Mounted strikes from Donnie here. That side control. Trying to get the crowd behind him. Oh.
Wants your attention to cut a promo. We already have the best talent in the world. Have not felt the need to reinstate Mr. Brad.
Well, there you have it. We already have the best. He didn't feel the need to reinstate me. That's how nice. Thank you. I'll just sit here and continue to talk at the camera and not compete in the place I built. That's fine. This crowd wants tables again. Kendo stick though in hand from Donnie. Big boot delivered from Jackpot now. You're not worthy, Chance. Ooh, Donnie catches Jackpot into a powerbomb on the outside. And they lock up again. Oh, barely missing that LED for the ring post there on the outside. That'll cut you open if you hit that. That kendo stick, I was just about to say, was falling apart, splintering everywhere when Donnie struck Jackpot with it there. Beautiful. Spanish fly setup. Around the outside. Bring the man back. See? Thank you. You need to. Submission on the outside. This is not a false count anywhere. They need to bring it back into the ring to continue. Referee allowing anything to go in this match tonight. Now he has a ladder in hand. But Donnie tearing it away into the steel steps he goes. Back in the ring is Donnie now. Taking his time to get back up. Jackpot on the apron. Back in the ring. The aggression continues here from Donnie Keller. Snake Eyes in the corner, set up. Down goes Jackpot. Jackpot slowing down here. And a kick to the midsection. Donnie setting up something. Double arm into a pedigree. Pinfall to follow. Jackpot is in trouble here. Can he kick out of the pedigree? Whoa! Not many have. Jackpot resilient, but look out. He's got another. And a kick. Oh, a second pedigree. This thing has got to be over. Pinfall. He kicked out of 2 pedigrees. How? And a spine buster. Jackpot is a broken man right now. But he's fighting back. This man has the heart. Oh my. Can he overcome NAW Universe? Give him the energy he needs. Pinfall. The referee hesitated, but we have it. Oh, a 2 count. Oh my. Up and over and out of the ring. Jackpot looking for something. How is he still going? Oh no. Oh, onto the elbow. But he got scared. Oh, a knee to the face. Jackpot ruining his momentum that he had. Scoops him up. Oh, nasty power slam into a pin. Donnie wants to finish this thing now. He got scared. That'll do it. He tried with everything he had, but Jackpot could not overcome Donnie. Honestly, though, good match.
Here is your winner, Donnie.
Damn, that's a lot. 11K channel points getting handed out there. There you go. You get some screenshots for that social media. Share it out. Let people know where you're winning. 4.7. Damn. Big win, though. Congratulations, Donnie. Our go-home show for the Royal Rumble is next week, Monday. We still have some match spots open. So the earlier you redeem for those kind of matches, the better. So get them in. Those are the live show rivalry 1v1 or 2v2 matches if you want to be booked on Monday nights. If you want to chase after championships and be in contendership matches, those are on Thursdays. And this Thursday is no stranger to that. We have several coming at you, including Beat the Clock as well. Did you already redeem your Royal Rumble spot? I think that's full. So if you didn't, it is full. What's your character name? Is Angel a cowboy now? He might be. But yes, the Rumble is officially full. All 30 spots are now taken. So Vasa against Angel here. Get your predictions in. I think you messed up and put MKG? MKJ? I don't have that on my list, to be honest with you. So, no. That's alright, though. You can still redeem to get booked on Monday or Thursdays. Vasa not wasting any time to get to the ring. Get your predictions in. If his entrance is any indication of the match to come, it might be quick. His energy is indeed top-notch. He does not waste any time. He is ready to compete each and every week here. That's a cool shot right there. A giggly Princess Beach. Oh, damn. Yeah, Hoku is still making his down when Angel probably is coming already through the curtain. Oh, man. So if you want to redeem for matches, though, keep in mind you can come to this channel and redeem during any of our streams or even when we're offline. All you got to do is pull up the channel, go to the chat, check out how many channel points you have, and redeem. I check all the time for who's redeemed, so even if we're not live, you can redeem. I will scan for it. Yo. A little bit of an update here. So Angel, we've evolved from being a fan of Raven to being a fan of Carrion. Archie Abel, thank you for the follow. How you doing? Welcome to NAW Monday Night NAW. Glad you hit that follow button. You're in the right place. Each and every Monday and Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. This is the place to be if you like AI wrestling. If you want to be on this roster, hashtag NAW22. Earn channel points by watching. Use those channel points to redeem to book yourself here. He's already 417. How much heavier does he need? Man. Icon needs that link again. Somebody help him out. You will when you get home? Awesome, awesome.
Weighing in at 200.
Marcus Angel Scarlet? I don't think the attire would suit him the same. We could try it though. There it is. Thank you, DC. Who are you trying to make leave? What's going on? Here we go. Vasa, Angel. Our next match here. Oh, nasty knee dropping Angel. He takes up 3 seats. Ooh, look at this hold. Even Marc turning away. He does not want to see it. Springboard, clothesline, taking down Angel. Angel has barely gotten any offense in this match so far. You say it's not the place for him? And a headbutt to the top of the head, off the ropes. And a senton splash. And a nasty fist. Vasa moving like his entrance, and another one. Just tearing apart Angel here. Angel desperately needs to get some offense in. Here you go, trying to make a comeback in the match. Big right hand dropping Vasa. Spinning slap into a clothesline, nearly beheading him. Interesting combination. Heads for the cover early, in my opinion. And there we go. Frustration. I'm not sure why Angel thought he had won with that, but... And a knee to the rib cage there. Angel setting up Vasa for something here. Look out. Okay, awkward knee. Bloodies Vasa. And catches him with that cutter. He had his... That was not a... Okay. Referee, you're doing too good now. Apparently that was a rope break. Up under the apron. Heading up top now. Angel tries to go for the stomp. Awkward moves here. Crowd reacted. We got some boos happening. Yeah, I don't like how the foot being under the rope is a rope break. I don't get that. Yeah, botchamania happening right now in this match. Very awkward moments. Vasa bloody. Angel trying to get in some good offense, but not all that effective. Break his fingers chance. Did you hear that? This crowd is sadistic. Refs are too good now. He does not want to get fired. I don't blame him. Job market is tough. There you go, from our mod Emma. If you have any questions, problems, concerns, Emma's the boss. Pinfall attempt, 2 count there from Vasa. We're not worthy, chance. Vasa heading up top. What the hell was that? Awkward senton from the top. Oh, and he nearly got a win with that. Interesting. Springboard, ass drop. Vasa using that move too. Angel's in trouble now. Oh, big kick. This man's dead. Yeah. That was nasty. He was seeing stars after that kick. Big win though here for Vasa. She says Vasa. Right there, that says it all. The look of disappointment from Angel, a bloody mess. Vasa with Hoku picking up the win here tonight in this one. Coming up next, we got Icon against Yuri in action. So Icon and Yuri. Who's going to win? This is a grudge match. These two have had it out for each other for months on this roster. For months. So this is an old rivalry renewed. He said a new Yuri entrance. Here we go. Get your predictions in. It's been long. Has it been longer than that, Icon? Kick him into another timeline.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 308 pounds, Will the Icon.
It dates back that far, Icon? I mean, that's years ago. That's crazy. Cannot wait till you receive enough. Hey, we're on every single night of the week, Kryptonite. If you can have us on, even on in the background, you'll earn channel points. So show some love and support to our other streamers on the channel here. We're a family of streamers. Got a lot of content. And we're adding more too. So be on the lookout for that.
Destination destruction.
And his opponent, representing Chaos, from Charleston, West Virginia, weighing in at 227 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Yuri, the Reaper, Connor.
One half of the tag team champions, you heard it there. One half of Chaos, been dominant in the tag team division even before Bear Phillips joined the fun. But adding him into the mix lit a fire that Bear Phillips so desperately needed on this roster, and he's had nothing but success since. So here we go. Rivalry for years and years. Icon and the Reaper. Yuri. As you can see, a little bit of a warm-up here between these two. Telling Icon to stand. Misses the lariat there. Electric chair set up. Face first into the canvas. Ty says Yuri losing to Willie Icon would be hilarious. I mean, it's very possible. You're talking about a former champion. You can't forget here the superior Icon is a former NAW champion. Respect to the former champ. Is Yuri a former NAW champion? Sure, Ty, but he was the top of the mountain before it. I mean, you know better than anybody. You were involved in that feud. In fact, it hasn't held it. Maybe he hasn't reached that pinnacle yet. Missing there, jumping over him. Icon, pay attention to the match. Superior One's showboating. Yuri gonna lose his nipple too? Jesus. Up on top here. Oh no. You shocked Yuri never won the big one? I mean, for the longest time, to be fair, he was never concerned with championships here. He said so himself in promos of the past. It was never his focus. But this is a new year. Nice setup there. Spike down in the middle of the ring. Icon laid out. Crowd loving this match. We use it loosely. I mean, hey, you define. Oh my, beautiful DDT there. What's up, Jay? How you doing? He said Icon was transitional champion. Ouch, busted open there. Icon in trouble in this match. You hear that? They want tables. Yuri delivers. And catches him on the table into a submission here. That's gotta hurt. DC says one of the best talents we have that's never held the NAW title. It's not an easy belt to get, DC. You should know of all people. It's designed to be tough. If everybody just got the belt, would it be as special? Nope. The whole damn roster. Oh, I'm a former NAW champion. We have 730 champs of past. No, that doesn't make a belt special. Oh my! Interesting style here. This is what makes this man a champion. A tag team champion. But a champion, nonetheless. Look at the strength. The amount of core strength to pick up a man the size of Icon and carrying him around the ring like that, dropping him face first into that military press. Icon is hurt. He's definitely hurt. Kick to the midsection here. Both arms are hooked. Spinning neck breaker into the cover. Yuri trying to finish this thing off. That'll do it. Chaos. Honestly, who can beat them? Honestly. Oh, he's getting the hell out of the ring, though. The superior one assaulting the ref. Yeah, he said, what's up with that shit? Icon out here cussing out Yuri. He's saying it's far from over. Yeah, these two hate each other. Absolutely hate each other. But Yuri with the upset tonight. Or is it? I don't know. You tell me. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next. Who is the strongest in Scotland? Is it Aleksander Scott? Or is it Ollie? Get your predictions in 1 second. And get him in now. All right. He said sour ass loser. He was indeed. So who's going to walk out? Is it going to be one of our newest members of the roster who had a great debut last week, of course. Let's see how they do in singles action. Coming out alone, too. That's what's interesting about this match.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland. Weighing in at 239 pounds, Aleksander Scott.
Ayr says he expected more from the superior icon. I didn't. I think we saw what we all expected. Let's be real. This is not the old icon. So get your predictions in if you want. It's a great way to risk the channel points that you are earning. You can get rich, or you can lose it all, or somewhere in between. But if you have a gambling problem, it's best you probably avoid it. You need to speak as you might call it. My character is up. At least it should be. So I'm trying to remember the last time that we got cheers for Ollie. There's some cheers.
And his opponent from Glasgow, Scotland, weighing in at 224 pounds, Oliver.
The Royal Rumble will be a nostalgic night for Seth Maverick and Invictus. Ooh, I'm intrigued, Mr. Ty. Yuri was fighting a boxing dummy? Oh, damn. Alexander Scott says he's going to have the cat neutered. Not very nice. And there it is, the cat getting booed. Mixed reaction here in Illinois. And let's go. Ollie starting off, springboard, cross kitty. Into a pin. Is he going to squash him? Oh, my God. Oh, no. This thing was almost over at the first part of the match. Could you have imagined? Yikes. Combination strikes here. The striker. What are you feeding him? Yeah, who knows? All the cat treats. Trying to break the cat's ankle. Do cats have ankles? Are they still called ankles? I don't know. I assume so. I mean, this is no real cat, obviously. Or is it? Ollie now kicking the thigh there. That's going to slow down the speed of Scott. Cover from Ollie. Barely a 1 count. He needs a wee diet. Standing missile drop kick from Ollie to the back of the head. And another, this time to the spine. It's got to be a real cat. Yeah, there's no way it's been a person inside a costume the whole time. My God, a stomp. And Into the ropes. He's calling for it. Landed. It's so tall, it has to be a cat. Into the cover here. Really upset Scott? Woo, 2 count. Ollie frustrated. He wanted the 3 there. Pin him, pay him. Ollie headed outside the ring now. What does he have in mind? Looking for something. He's going to get the litter box? No, he's got a steel chair. But a nice reversal here. Scott now going for the chair. Oh, God. All right. Animal cruelty happening. This is awkward. Apparently, yeah, someone called PETA. Apparently those chair shots would not, were not landing. Not sure why. Onto the arm now. Continuing his assault on that right arm of Ollie. Yeah, PETA gonna have a feel. Let's not get them looped in. And we're gonna have PETA facing off against Invictus. We already had Karen here. Next thing we're gonna have PETA. Up on the shoulders. What does he have in mind? Oh, God, the unforgiving barricade. That would be a great pay-per-view match. Oh, no. Not PETA. It's like the right to censor from back in the day, but it's PETA. Hey, why did the barricade sound like a turnbuckle? They're using China's music. PETA's probably monitoring this situation. They might be. Ollie working on that right arm of Scott here on the outside. Can't quite get under the ring there to get a weapon. Ollie tried. Side slam here from Scott. Honestly, I thought this would stay more in the ring as we're bringing it back to the ring. Misses the right hand, gets caught. Ollie now trying to get momentum back on their side. We haven't seen the difference maker in this. What's up, Dr. Horror 35? How are you? The difference maker, nice suplex here. The difference maker, of course, is the cat splash fever. We haven't seen that. If Ollie could find a way to land that, I think this thing will be over. Oh, and there it is! Springboard cat splash fever. Is it enough, though? 2 count. Man. If the cat loses, can we skin it? Well, damn. Slash out here eating kitty. Kendo stick in hand. Missing with it, though. Oh, landed that one. And another. And it continues to assault Scott with the kendo stick. That's a bad kitty. Bad kitty. Oh, but a reversal from Scott now. Oh, God, to the back of his head. Just splintering it. Scott now going out of the ring. What does he have in mind? This match has been brutal. Baseball bat. Ollie would not let that happen. I think that's the Marc Caliber's bat. Ollie very excitable, huh? Off the LED board there of that ring post. Oh, God, going very low, Ollie. What are you doing? Right in Scott's tots. Ooh. They had to do it off camera because this is, my God. Turning him into hamburger meat. That big right hand, though. Oh, my God. They need to make the bat and sledgehammer breakable. Yes. Oh, man. Baseball bat in hand now from Scott here. Ollie taking it from him. A back and forth on the outside, bringing him back into the ring. Scott is over this match, setting Ollie up for the finish. Thing of beauty there, but he got caught. Ollie just reversed it. No way. Oh, 2. How did he reverse that? Snapmare takedown off the ropes. Nice drop kick. Dodging out of the way. Scott back standing. He almost won off a finisher reversal. I mean, it could have happened. Does not stick to the cover there. Not sure what Ollie's doing. I know what he's doing. Cat splash fever. Can he land it? Oh, gets all of it. Cover. Ollie for the win. 2. He's telling the ref he needs to count faster. I'm going to have to say that was a slow count. Wasn't intentionally slow. It is Invictus. Cat splash fever again. There is no way he's kicking out of 2 of those. Ollie picks up the win. He is the strongest in Scotland. Are we going to have respect, though? Ollie reaching out for respect. Oh, no! He says no. No respect. Poor sport for Aleksander Scott. Yikes. Coming up next, the Revenge World Tour continues.
For those of you who may have missed it, last week on Monday Night NAW, I took one step forward in my journey toward revenge. My journey to save myself. I took one step forward when I defeated Johnny Adrian. But make no mistake, this isn't a cause for celebration. This isn't a victory. No, you see, I am now just as petty, just as selfish as Johnny Adrian and the rest of these people I plan to tear limb from limb. You see, because just as they broke my spirit just for a chance at a championship, I will lay claim to the very breath within their lungs. I will strip the pride from their hearts, all to silence a voice. And for all you know, I could be wrong, because I'm the only one that can hear these damn voices begging me to tear them all apart, begging me for vindication. But here I am, carving this path of destruction, all in the name of myself. So when I tear these people down, don't you call me a hero. Don't you call me a saint. Don't you call me good. Just because I'm taking down someone you might not like, don't call me any of that. Instead, call me a loser. Because misery loves company, and that's all I want, is a little bit of company. So, for my next victim, Thunderbird, why don't you join me in my misery? Give me the company that I deserve. Oh. Kill me.
Well, here we have it. Ty, Thunderbird, the Revenge World Tour continues right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Limbo, weighing in at 265 pounds, the Jester.
This is a completely different individual than we've ever seen on this roster before. This is a man that has seen the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. This is a broken, battered, beaten, bruised shell of a man he once was. But one by one, he plans to make a difference with each one he finishes. The next one in his way here.
Opponent from North Dakota, weighing in at 350 pounds, Thunderbird.
As you heard it, the next one in his way here is indeed Thunderbird. This will not be an easy opponent. Neither was Johnny Adrian. But this is going to be an absolute fight. Mixed crowd reaction here. They don't know whether or not to cheer for a hero or pity him. And by him, I mean Ty. There you have it. Ty, Thunderbird. Revenge World Tour continues. Lock up in the middle of the ring. Snapmare takedown from Thunderbird. He is the aggressor here in the early going. Blowing kisses. This man is sick. Springboard. Oh, he just dropped him with that ghost strike. That was wild. Garmr wanted to know if he's on the list. Thunderbird trying to get back to his feet, striking Ty right in his midsection there. Off the ropes. He lunged for it, hesitated though, and he made a mistake. And he's paying for it now. Ty keeping his distance off the referee, getting in the way. Snake Eyes in the corner. Thunderbird back standing in a clothesline takedown of Ty. And a bit of a back and forth here. Nice chop and another one from Ty. Face first again into the buckle here. Ty trying to keep his momentum going here. Wearing down his opponent of Thunderbird. Knocked down. Oh, but a nice reversal. As he was heading in to pick him back up, he got met with a kick to the face. And a big boot nearly beheading Ty. Into the cover, referee in a pin position. 2 count, but a kick out there from Ty. Match continues. Back standing now. He's got him up. Big strength here. We know he's strong. Into the cover. That'll take the wind right out of your sails. Close cover there. That was a 2 count, but a kick out. And back up. planted down now. Big boots, but he blocked it. Ty caught the reverse and catching him with his hands now. Backed him all the way into the corner. Another right hand. Oh, and he's choking him out. Referee not breaking this up. Good Lord. Chat saying he needs, oh, just a baseball swing. The springboard moonsault catches him. Nice chain there into a cover now. Slow count. A little too slow. But yeah, MJ here in chat says he needs some serious help, man. He sounds crazy. Ty setting up Thunder up on the shoulders. We've seen this move very effective before. Beautiful mount. Could it be? Does he have it all in? And back standing. Ty setting him up for another one here. Is he far enough away, though? That's the question. And gets the full mount that time. 2 count. How did he kick out? Come on. And he's choking him out now. This is a man that is mad. Will Thunderbird tap? Wow! The referee called the match. Thunderbird didn't tap. Thunderbird passed out. Thunderbird did not tap. He passed out. He got choked out. Ty shoved it right down his throat.
Here is your winner, the Jester.
He doesn't even look happy with his victory here. He looks incredibly displeased. I don't even know what to say about this. Well, shit, okay. Ty making bold statements here. Coming up next, Bruno and Garmr. How do you follow that? I don't know, but get your predictions in. That was incredible. You say you thought the laughter was coming from he's a man possessed. He's in your house. Well, the Revenge World Tour has been a success in every stop thus far. Our action continues, though. Bruno, we don't talk about him. Garmr coming up next.
Making his way to the ring, representing the cartel. From Madrid, Spain, weighing in at 237 pounds, the Bruiser, Bruno Martinez.
He said, can I lose now? So out of character, he is making promos for wins and losses for me to air. So I have to click the right button at the right time. It's really challenging. Your Revenge World Tour is going to be a short tour if this continues, Ty. You need some bumps in the road. So here you have it. Bruno. He'll be in action in our main event later on tonight. Thunderbird on a losing streak. That's never good. The Revenge short trip instead of World Tour.
And his opponent from the other side of darkness, weighing in at 402 pounds, Garmr.
The Chad Cod's losing streak. It's not good, man. It's time to upgrade, Thunderbird. It's time that you guys win that raffle in the bottom left corner of the screen there. If you don't know already, any bit donations, 100 in value, each 100 that you donate, gets you one entry into the raffle. We're either giving away a new console, well, 5 of them, or gift cards to you for your favorite online stores or sites. $500 each, 5 winners, equaling in $2,500 in value for our prizes. So your donations are going to get turned around into big, big prizes. We've given away several consoles already on the channel, and we want to give away at least 5 more. So again, anytime you donate, bit donations, it helps us get towards that total on that bottom left there. And once we hit 100%, it's time to give away money. Money, money, money. That's right. Garmr, Bruno, coming up next. Hope you got your predictions in. My God, look at the size difference. Like that, MJ Kid. Thank you so much. 5-bit donation. Hip, hip. All right. Thank you for that, sir. So Garmr, can he do it? The size difference, but the speed here. In a rich man's world, shit. I ain't no rich man. Quite the opposite. Oh, planted down here. MJK with 26-bit donation. Hip, hip. All right, thank you for that, sir. So yes, any totals of 100, every 100 bits, you'll get an entry towards the raffle giveaway. So thank you, thank you. If I was a rich man, that'd be nice. Pay my bills. Nice missile drop kick from Bruno here. The speed advantage, of course, for Bruno. The strength advantage. Look at the rotation mid-air, though, from Bruno. Fiddle on the roof. He's getting amped up here. Trying to finish Garmr off very quickly. Garmr had a hell of a rewind that back. Let's bring it back. Garmr had a hell of a 2022. He wants to get some more success behind him. Well, I guess in front of him here in 2023. He needs to get some momentum going for sure, though. You know, I'd say those are midsection strikes, which they are, but those are straights. Due to the height difference, he does not have to go low. He is just going straight on a man that's twice his size in height. Setting up a nice triangle here. Will Garmr tap out to Bruno, though? That's the question. No. Fighting out of that submission hold. Action continues. Off the ropes. Oh, catches him. Nice head scissor takedown. Springboard moonsault, but he misses. He has not been very effective with that move tonight. Garmr going to the ring. He's sick of this. Crowd just obsessed with tables tonight. Garmr had the chair in hand. Gets stopped, though, by Bruno on the outside here. But a nice reversal. And a takedown. And the knee's missing. And off the steel, tripping over that steel chair there. Back in the ring, taking it with him as a toy. Oh my God, Garmr with the spare. That's gonna break somebody in half. He doesn't know where to take him. He's just dragging the body. Garmr wasting time here. Oh God, what is this? That was the most awkward setup I've ever seen. But Bruno fights through it somehow. They lock up here. Into the ropes. Garmr now. Yeah, I don't know how Bruno escaped that. It was an awkward submission, though, to be honest with you. Chair in hand. He's waiting for him to stand. What the f... What is Bruno doing? He just gave him the chair now. Bruno. What are you doing? Garmr trying to fight back after a weird moment there in this match. Oh, and he planted him on the chair. The chairs give invincibility, apparently. Look at this. He's like a toy. Not on the chair. Good God. Ow. That had to hurt. Steel chair in the corner getting set up now in those ropes. We never see anybody use that. Exploder suplex there into the cover. 2 count. I thought that thing was over for a second there. Fight forever chance happening. Honestly, this match is slowed down. Big move after big move. All it's going to take is just one more, I think. Oh, God. Bruno with an awkward botch there. Gets caught now. Into that Uranagi. This thing is over. No, it's not. Even Garmr is as shocked as I am. Bruno out on his feet, though. Gets caught with those kicks. And here we go. Leg is hooked. How? How is he kicking out? Oh, God. Bruno is resilient, indeed. That spear breaking him in half. Oh, my God. Did you see how stretched out his body was? That suplex setup. Pulling his leg out of his hip almost. Flexible man. Bruno having a hard time dragging him where he wants him, or if it's just Bruno being difficult. Oh, God. Again. Look at this hold. Oh, his head popped in. Eesh. Yeah, that'll do it. Bruno tapping to Garmr. God. Yeah, Bruno going to be dead by that main event. Honestly, so is Yuri. Well, he's getting out of there. Garmr, where are you going? Oh, and Bruno attacking the referee. What is happening? These poor referees tonight. What's up, Ethan the Prime? Thank you for the follow. How you doing tonight? Welcome to Monday Night NAW. Every Monday, 8 p.m. Every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. If you want to be in the roster, hashtag NAW22. Join us. What a match. Coming up next in the women's division, we have Velvet and Amber Sparks. Get your predictions in. But yeah, if you want to be on this roster, let us know. Join up today, every Monday, every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. We would love to see what your talent is all about. Are you good enough? That's the question. These guys ever get suspended? I mean, they did back in the day. Refs that finish training will also be getting better health coverage. They absolutely need it. 3-bit donation from MJK Kid. Hip hip. Hooray. Thank you for that, sir. Yes, yes. But yeah, Ethan, how's it going, Ethan the Prime? You doing all right? Thank you for the follow. You good? Yeah. Cowboys whooping the Bucks.
Contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making her way to the ring from Avalon, Miss Violence.
The vixen of violence here. So Velvet to not mess with Scare ever again, Amber. Wish 2K was like Fire Pro, you could use custom refs. Cowboys fans going to be bragging about that all playoff season. Yeah, quick off-topic football question. Since when do they do playoff games on Monday nights? Has that always been a thing? It's new? Okay. Money. Oh yeah, I mean that's what it's all about, unfortunately. That's why I don't like pro sports, to be honest with you. It's not about the sport, it's about the money. Just for tonight. It started this year. Yeah, it's I don't know, dude. Super wild card. They're making up new rules. Ladies and gentlemen, Amber Sparks. A force in the women's division has returned.
From Hartford, Connecticut, the Blueprint, Amber.
Will 2023 be their year? Sparks dominated in the women's tag division for a long time. But they are a member of a new faction. Let's see how she does with them. When you're associated with Eve, you're bound to bounce back. I have no doubts. I know what this lady's all about. Velvet wants to make a name for herself by defeating Amber Sparks, though. Let's find out here. Waistlock into a takedown. Nice setup here. Dragon screw takedown from Velvet, the vixen of violence. Waiting for Sparks to stand. As you can see, she's maintaining her distance. The backstab there. And kicks just dropping. Setting a very methodical approach here. Sparks in trouble early on. Knees to the spine. But a reversal. Oh, she just elbowed her shin. That is why you wear those guards. Backering into the corner. Velvet with a reversal. They lock up again with the dragon screw takedown here. And a nice left hook after those kicks to the side. Trying to keep her down. That is one way to control the match, but you get caught like that. When they have the lower advantage, they can sweep you right from off your feet, if I can speak here.
But tell me why you gotta kick me when I'm down.
Judgment Day 516, thank you for the follow. Welcome to NAW. If you want to be a part of the roster, check us out every Monday, every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. NAW22 is our hashtag we use. Anytime you watch us live, you earn channel points. Use those points to redeem to get booked here. We'd love to see your character or just being a part of the community. You can find us on socials as well. Dose of Nerd Acumen and Nerd Acumen Wrestling. If you ever miss an episode, everybody, we're on YouTube. All 614 episodes and soon to be 15 will be available at any time. Baseball bat from Sparks reversed onto Velvet. Again, they're chanting for tables here. Literally just destroying her, yikes. Okay. Enough is enough, Sparks. Absolutely destroying her with that bat. Good Lord. But Judgment Day, thank you so much. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well on this Monday. Off the steel steps. Sparks into the ring. Oh, she did a boo-hoo to Velvet there, taunting her. How rude. Up top. Oh, my. Oh, God! I thought she was going to land on the steel steps for a second there. Holy crap, that scared me. That could have been a career-ending injury if you would have landed on that. She was able to rotate and get out of the way, but that was a dangerous spot for Sparks. Oh, my God. She knows her spots, but, man, I was afraid. I was very afraid. You could say I was petrified. Action continues here, though. Velvet standing. Sparks back standing. Back onto the apron and into the ring is Amber Sparks. Sledgehammer in hand. I was scared. It's true. Nice reversal from Sparks there, who baited her back out of the ring. Velvet is scared. Is Ira up here? I don't see him. I haven't seen him tonight, at least. Double arm. Nice suplex there to the outside, or excuse me, overhead on the outside. Ira will be in action on Thursday, of course, defending his Twitch Championship in a submission and KO match. Nasty slap from Sparks, tossing Velvet back into the ring. These two lock up. Kick, double arm, powerbomb. Who's in the Twitch match on Thursday? iRob, Anthony, The Reckoning, Marc Caliber, and Bruno for the Twitch Championship. And a submission set up here. Will Sparks tap out to Velvet? And leg is hooked. Velvet trying to go for the cover after the submission. Can't get either. Velvet heading back out of the ring again. Yeah, there's if you're on our social media page, there's an on deck, so a waiting list for the Twitch Championship. You won't be Thursday. Oh, nice setup from Velvet here. You'll be after. So there's not much of a waiting list for the Twitch right now, so you're okay with that one. The longest waiting list is the Women's NAW Championship. Pinfall attempt here from Sparks. And that'll do it. Like I said, she is tough. And again, getting out of the ring quickly here. And another referee. What is happening tonight? Seth Maverick, you need to talk about this with the roster. Seth Maverick has some cleanup to do on aisle 6. Good Lord. The ref's getting bodied. Seth, take care of your business, man. These refs. These poor refs. The referee union, that needs to happen. Coming up next, we got Yuri and Thorn. Who will win? Just a few matches from now, we got our main event. Stick with us. Chaos, Asilo, coming at you. We're just a few short matches away, so don't go nowhere. He said we'll be addressing this. Please do. This is out of control. This is quite the opposite of what you were hired to do. And the roster is going to quickly lose faith in you if they had any to begin with, Mr. Seth Maverick. So get your shit under control. Or it might be time to hire some assistants. He said, I just got here. Well, get to work, son. Yeah, he needs to get his shit together.
Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring, representing Chaos. From Charleston, West Virginia, weighing in at 227 pounds. One half of the World Tag Team Champions, Yuri the Reaper, Connor.
You need a female enforcer? Yeah? To make it even. Loving this new entrance, says Connor. Yes, indeed. I'm curious what it looks like without the title, because I would assume it's different. Maybe.
And his opponent from the old country, weighing in.
Oh, it's the exact same without? Okay.
56 pounds. N-A-W. Wolfman.
Lana volunteering as tribute. So we will have an announcement next week as well for our February pay-per-view. Stay tuned for that. It'll be our last pay-per-view before our biggest pay-per-view of the year in March. Oh, God. Get away from the crowd. Leave those kids alone, Thorn. Of course, in March, coming at you, 2-night event, Acumania 5, our biggest show of the year. 2 nights, 28 matches, our biggest one yet. Such a rebellious roster. I mean, it was your job to get them under control. Oh my God, Yuri just taking it there. What are you doing, sir? Pay attention. Creepy uncle, he is indeed. Fisherman, brainbuster, suplex there from Thorn. Yeah, Thorn was trying to start a fight with a kid in the front row. What the heck is wrong with him? Threatening to bite children. This is terrible. Someone get Thorn under control. Oh, he was heading for another springboard there. Thorn, quite the quick and agile one. With that reach advantage in favor of Yuri here. You had faith? That was your first mistake. Front row Frankie. Imagine front row Frankie getting an NAW contract and getting to compete here. Imagine front row Frankie main eventing Acumania 5. Somebody get to work. Make them a kid. Front row Frankie. He's got to have like ketchup stains or like food mustard stain or something from the hot dog. He grabbed you in a weird place. Is that a complaint? Doesn't sound like a complaint. He said don't say that because Front Row Frankie will be up tomorrow. Somebody redeem for Front Row Frankie then if he's going to be uploaded. Let's make this happen. Yuri setting up Thorn in the corner. We've seen this move. Oh. A reversal attempt. Going to turn a wrestler and go for every time. Imagine the referees walking out with all the belts at Acumania. The RU. The referee union. Oh, are you NAW? There's the question of the year. Are you NAW? The union versus the Revenge Tour. Oh, the stomp. But Thorn gets up and he misses that. Oh, hurting his bum. Briggs almost lost to a ref. Yeah, it's true. Oh my God, that snapping of his neck there with that power bomb from Yuri. My God. Will Yuri get another win here? 2 count. I was going to say. Absolutely ridiculous if so. Kick to the midsection. Yuri double arm setup, but oh, Thorn says not today. Nice reversal from Thorn here. Off the rope springboard move. Oh, he caught him with that one. I thought he was going to miss. Couldn't quite tell from that angle. Lock up, but Yuri again. Resilient MFer. Catches him with that cutter. And again, continuing a relentless assault here. Nasty DDT, using the springboard to really drive his face down into the canvas. What does he have in mind here? Oh, just chucking him to ringside like a javelin. Is that a preview for the Royal Rumble next week? Candlestick in hand. Oh. But a nice reversal from Thorn. Beautiful suplex. Fisherman brainbuster from Thorn again. Candlestick missing. Landed that time, dropping Yuri. And another. And another. But Yuri no selling it, standing up through. As we have action on the outside continuing here. The announce table backing up and away. Planted down. Thorn missed though. The reach advantage again in favor of Yuri here. Yuri back in the ring. Thorn waited for him. Said, get in here, let's fight. Into the corner. Sets him up. Oh, what does he have in mind? Oh my. Oh no, don't do it. Oh God! Spiking him in the corner head first. Jeez, I have no clue how he kicked out of that one. Fight forever chance happening right now. Big right hand. Electric chair set up from Thorn. And down. Cover here from Thorn. 2 and a kick out. The resiliency of Yuri continues. Leg sweep. Planted down. Thorn setting up a finish. He said, yeah, Thorn farted there. Thorn setting up a finish. Yuri is in trouble. But an elbow reversal. Nice brainbuster. Thorn amped up here. Working on that right arm. Into the cover. Leg is hooked. Thorn with it upset. So there is a weakness to chaos. Interesting. I mean, it is an upset. Thorn is good, but honestly, Chaos has been dominating in every situation. Big win for Thorn. Congratulations. Coming up next, we didn't get a video package for this one, as this is a detour, if you will. Not really part of the Revenge World Tour, but a match that is happening regardless. How are you going to pick this one? That's the real question. Smilez tie. He says, there are no mistakes in my journey. Let's go. Ty trying to decide which car he's going to push.
Is an Extreme Rules match, making his way to the ring from out of this world. Weighing in at 206 pounds, the Captain.
Toxic positivity versus toxic negativity. Optimism versus pessimism. I mean, the yin to the yang. The opposites attract, and they are one. Or are they? One of the biggest fan favorites here in the history of the roster, Captain Smilez. Even as a heel, never truly a heel in my opinion. But here you have it. Monday Night NAW action continues. Still got 2 matches left after this. Don't go nowhere. Even Lana next, and then our main event to follow. Smiles and frowns. That's right, Captain Frowns. So 2 matches left. Stick with us. Monday Night NAW continues. He said, I hope it's a squash. Well, damn.
And his opponent from Limbo, weighing in at 265 pounds, the Jester.
Ty having to do double duty here. We've seen him with a win earlier tonight over Thunderbird. The amount you're cooking. What's up, Ethan the Prime? Warm welcome. You're new here. We're glad to have you. Ty's just cooking, then loses. He said, let me cook. It is true. Thorn with the upset moments ago over Yuri here. I am curious for this match. And here we go. Smiles and Ty. Here's the question. Have these two have met before, right? Or am I crazy? I'm trying to recall who has never faced each other. Like, chat, who have you never faced? He said, not this Ty. Did he just dab? He just dabbed on him. Springboard moonsault catching Ty. Quickly to the cover. Is this the squash you're looking for? 1 count. Smilez going high risk again into the other corner. Oh. Okay, interesting elbow. You don't think Garmr and Santos have ever met? 2 count there. You don't think you've ever faced Thorn? Does Smilez get put on the list? That's a great question. Into the corner goes Ty now. Smilez stalking his prey. Snapmare takedown off the ropes. Ty hoisted back up. Ty back into the corner again. Smilez with a lunging forearm strike. And a nice kick using the ropes. Beautiful exploder suplex there out of the corner. Into the cover quickly now. Smilez trying to get a win over Ty here. Oh, God. 2 count there. I thought that was it. He said, I never finished this arc. It just goes until, like, August. Choking out Smilez. Ty is possessed. Oh, God. Goes until 2K39. Jesus. We're going to be doing this another 16 years, you guys. Yikes. 500 pounds because he's from a different planet. Spinning around. Look at this. Oh! And his hands on his hips. Ty just getting dumped around here. Hey, you wanted a loss. You got a loss. Non-canon. Yeah, y'all book this. This is live. This is happening Monday Night NAW. The disappointment in Ty as he's exiting the ring there. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't even know what to say. Play the loss package. Should I play the loss? Do you guys want to see it? With Ty's approval, I'll play the loss package. You say you might as well. Alright.
That's it. Kill me again and again. But you're only delaying the inevitable. I'll be back.
I mean, it fits, so he'll be back, and I'm sure he will. Revenge World Tour continues next week. Coming up next, though, Eve Steele, Lana, and then our main event right after this. Hope you all have been enjoying episode 615, Monday Night NAW. We'll be back, of course, on Thursday for more Beat the Clock. This time in the tag division. 5 matches in the tag division. We will get one winner, and we will have an opponent for Chaos at the Rumble. That should sap your momentum. Yeah. Who beat what? The Clock. We're going to be beating it on Thursday. It's true.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making her way to the ring, representing the Syndicate, from Osaka, Japan, the Women's World Champion, Evelyn Steele.
He said, this is Roman and Brock. I hope it delivers. You got one of the most dominant women in the history of NAW and the current women's champion. It should deliver. It delivers on paper. But this is a pay-per-view match. At least it should be. Past dominant, current dominant. It's true. As of right now, too, we're looking at next week, the Royal Rumble. Eve has no opponent. Eve will try to stop Grace, Hale, Alyssa, Emma, Lana, and Velvet from winning. If one of them win, they will advance to face her. If nobody wins, or if Eve retains that match, I guess wins that match next week, or excuse me, Thursday, Eve does not have to defend the title at the Royal Rumble. So if somehow Eve wins Thursday night, she gets the night off.
And from Ann Arbor, Michigan, Andrea.
However, there is one variable. Next week, Monday, we'll be doing spin wheels. So what does that mean? That means the card as we know it for the pay-per-view could drastically change days before it. We've seen it happen before, and we'll most likely see it happen again. So honestly, I would be waiting until then to redeem for that spin wheel. Lana is much there. You don't want to mess with her, to be honest with you. Eve would be the first champ to not defend their title. Technically second. We did have that interim DNA champion, if you recall. And they did not have to defend at the pay-per-view. Eve starting out here strong against Lana. Main event coming up next. Oh, that was still the old system. That was back in November. Because I believe Ty got suspended and missed the pay-per-view for episode 600. So the man that headlined and won the championship on episode 500 missed the milestone 600 in the Survivor Series. Lana here not doing very well. Even complete control. Going limb to limb here and wearing her opponent down. This is a smart strategy. But Lana just waiting now. Quick burst action, but Eve says no. Nasty heel kick dropping her. And a knee to follow. Quickly into the cover. Eve is done playing with her food. 2 count, kick out. Yeah, it's incredibly rare to have a champ block all the way. I mean, we're facing a similar situation with Chaos. Nice knee from Lana. But Chaos declined Thursday as being a contender to block a team in the Beat the Clock Challenge. So we will guaranteed get an opponent for Chaos for the tag belts. Sledgehammer in hand. She drops it now. Eve back standing. Springboard. Crossbody landed. Nice course correction in midair. Leg drop from Lana. And another. Oh, this time a knee. Into the cover. Lana. Is it enough? Not to take out the champion. It's not. What happens after you upload a wrestler with the hashtag NAW22? Great question. Use those channel points that you have next to the chat there. See if you can redeem to get booked here. See what options you have available. And then just keep watching our streams and you'll keep earning. High risk move set up here from Eve. Oh my God, a shooting star to the outside. Are you out your mind? And she lands it too. This right here is your women's champion. From the heavens is what she calls that one. That was incredible. All the way to the outside. Now knees. Well, she has her arm locked. Knees to the rib cage. And in the ring now. Lana is out on her feet. Jump back in the ring. And catches her with a cutter. And we got a submission attempt. Lana tap out. This thing is locked in. There's no way. Fighting through the pain. And another, but this time into a cover. 2 count kick out. Lana slow to her feet here. Nasty kick dropping Lana. Lana in big trouble. I don't know how much more she could survive. And Lana, again, resilient kick out here. Exhaustion starting to set in, though. As you can see her slowing down her pace. Champion, though, continuing a relentless assault. Lana's got to tap out here. This can't. Yeah. Honestly. Wise move from Lana. That's a tough champion. Big match here, big win for the champion. They keep up great momentum as they're heading in to the Royal Rumble pay-per-view as your champion. Can't beat you with fists, has to take the easy way. We'll find out Thursday. These two will get their hands on each other again on Thursday night for the last chance contendership match for the Women's Championship at the Royal Rumble. So make sure you join us on Thursday for that. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event of the evening. Survivor Series elimination rules. Who will walk out victorious? Chaos or Asilo? Get your predictions in now. The match that takes us till 4 a.m. It may. These have proven to be long. Please say you have your music. I hope it works. I bet you anything, though, it doesn't. Because this game hates us. We'll find out here in a few short moments, though. Get your predictions in. Main event time. Chaos on the left. Of course, Yuri. Our luck, nope, he says. We got Bear, Hunter, Yuri, and Blake. Against Cecilio Santos, Bruno, Evans, and Inferno Oscuro. They're making their debut. The debut. Anyone but Chaos? As we wait the entrances here for our main event. Really making us wait. I'll just use M&M's. %72% chaos.
You think you know me?
Oh shit. Dramatic.
The following contest is an 8-man tag team match. And at a combined weight of
Man, these loads, Carman.
40 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions, Chaos!
So the title's loaded. However, one is a DNA, one is the tag. Why wouldn't you both wear the tag? Dude, the tag stuff in this game is so broken. And so inconsistent. I don't understand. And then you don't come out with all four. He said I grabbed the wrong belt. Hunter just being alone. I hate that they don't do the 4-person entrance unless they're your managers. Hunter just wanted to be a loner. He's like, hey guys, I told you to wait. I was taking a dump. Looking for a stable for Elite. There you go.
And their partner from Charleston, West Virginia, weighing in at 212 pounds.
What's up, Queen?
The unpredictable Owens.
Yeah, getting his own entrance. He's like, yeah, just taking my time down here. You're so tired, Queen. I feel that. I'm always tired. But that's all right. He said, hurry up, we got a match to fight in. For real. That dump made him tired. Crossing my fingers for a Cecilio that their entrance isn't broken. We'll find out though, I'm sure it is. So yeah, we're live every Monday, every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. If you ever miss a show, if you come on No Music, give fire. Are we going to start a campaign to fire Seth Maverick? Better yet, hire assistants, Seth Maverick. But yeah, if you ever miss an episode, check us out on YouTube. I know you just hired people. You hired a tag team for yourself. Like, come on. Yeah, I don't know why these take ages to load. Didn't we already spend time on the loading screen? And then music didn't work. Why is Atticus online? And there's Andrea online. Well, no music. Okay, yeah, see, production crew.
Combined weight of 814 pounds. The Cartel.
So Asilo here, of course. Yeah, this is terrible. This game, man. I don't know why it doesn't work for you guys. NAW champion Jacob Evans, Trevor Santos, and Bruno. Quick, play some royalty-free music. Dun, da, da, da. Da, ba, da, ba. Asilo sucks. That's not the words. So I wonder if their fourth guy. Now, is this fourth person a member of the faction? Like, I don't know anything about this individual. Will he even get music? Garmr says not a member. For 10 cents a day, you too could help sponsor Asilo by getting them entrance music. In the arms of an angel. He's an assailant. The music is familiar. Who is this guy? It's a bear. Bear.
And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 270 pounds, Shane Maverick.
Wait a second. What did that announcer say? He said he wants a custom Tron now. All of you should be able to get custom Trons. Jeff Magix, okay. Jeff Magix. Who's Jeff Magix? You have to set it. I don't know, DC, tell them how you made it. Yeah, it's not custom. See, there you go. 20 minutes on the clock, running forearm strike. Oh my God. Tag made. This thing is going to move, ain't it? Time limit on this. Santos, Bear Phillips now illegal in the ring. I don't know who Jeff is. Pinfall here. Why a timer? Because there's a time limit on the Survivor Series match. We got to get out of here. It's late. Santos, Bear Phillips in the ring now. As the legal man. Action spilling outside the ring. It's a draw. It could be a draw. We've seen that happen before. Saw that at episode 600, our last Survivor Series match went to a draw. Oh my God! I thought he was going to rip his arm out of his socket there. Bruno getting annihilated by Bear Phillips. And action on the outside. You knew it was going to be insanity. Let's be real. Santos back legal against Bear Phillips in the ring now. Evans laid out. Oh my God. To the outside, powerbombed. Santos following him. Pinfall attempt. Falls count anywhere in this. Saving the match. There is indeed always chaos. Well, I guess not saving the match so much, but saving the disadvantage. Santos again back in the ring.
A competitor has been eliminated.
What? Bear Phillips just tapped out. Asilo up 4-3. the hell? This is insane. Santos laid out now. Pinfall attempt. Hunter here. Oh. His finisher, and you went nighty-night. Indeed you did. Hunter trying to get rid of Santos. Springboard moonsault. These guys are... It's like they want to hit the bar after the show or something. They're not slowing down. Oh, but Hunter missing. Bruno getting dumped back in the ring. Absolute chaos indeed here tonight. We have yet to see Inferno. I don't think that's his name. Evans, the NAW champion. He said we're definitely hitting the bar after this. Hunter catching Evans, laying him out. Cover on the champion. Inferno breaking it up. Yuri now in the ring. We're not respecting the rules of staying in our corners. Referee's definitely doing a slow count. Evans in trouble here. Hunter making a tag. Blake now legal. Instantly. Snapmare takedown off the ropes. Knee to the back. Tag Yuri and the champion. Yuri picking up Evans. Champ's in trouble. Nasty spinning neckbreaker to the champion. Pinfall attempt to eliminate the champion. Bruno in there to save it. And gonna Silo up 4-3. Yuri now taking out Bruno here. Match starting to get some order into it, slowing down a little bit. Tag made now. Blake legal against the champion Evans. Evans with a nice reversal. Elbow strike to the back, catches the knee. Evans tired, needs a breather. No one to tag though. Oh, that kick! He faked him out. Pinfall attempt. Blake's in trouble. 2 count on Blake. Asilo stepping away from the corner. Now tagging in Santos. Repositioning themselves, it looks like. Bruno on the sidelines on the left, they're recovering. Santos and Blake. Catches another submission. Oh my God! Blake just immediately tapped to Santos. Belly to belly suplex there. Santos and Yuri now. Asilo up 4-2. Santos cleaning house, taking out 2 people. Another submission hold. Will Yuri? No, not quite the submission. Had the leg lock for the elbow strike on the top of the forehead. And lands another one here. Yuri is frustrated with this. Into the corner. Tag made. Bruno now, the legal one. Will Santos tagging Inferno. Nice double team effort here. Would you rather have KOs than a draw? Hell yeah. Speaking of KOs, Yuri just got knocked out. It is down to Hunter. 4-1. Hunter has to overcome complete odds stacked against him. The domination of Chaos could be at an end here. And oh my, nasty action on the outside. Bruno here. Silo messing Chaos up. Indeed they are. Oh my! On the outside, pinfall to finish the match. Will this do it? 2 count kick out. There's Yuri. He finally recovered. See ya, Yuri. And he tapped him out. My God. Clean sweep of Chaos happening. That's a statement.
Here are your winners.
Did Inferno even get to be in the match? He said go and add an asterisk on that win. They will never, not ever let this loss down. You say we didn't even need Inferno. Man, this is similar to what happened at Survivor Series pay-per-view, except we went to a time limit draw. We saw one team singly dominate 4-1, and then it went to a draw. So, well, damn. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 100-bit donation from Bruno. Hip hip. All right, thank you for that, sir. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 615 of Monday Night NAW. Chaos. Where do they go from here? In just over a week, they have to defend the tag titles at the pay-per-view. We'll find out on Thursday who that team will be that they have to face. And yeah, next week, Monday, we're doing the wheels. So, possibly Thursday, too. Mondays, I haven't been doing them. I've been trying to stack them for Thursdays. So, but ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in. Tune in tomorrow for DC, 8 p.m. Eastern. Wednesday afternoon, Bear Phillips with trivia. Wednesday night, Con Air. And then Thursday, right back here with some more NAW. And then Friday to close out the week with some more DC. A lot more to come with the channel. You're in the right place. To all the followers tonight, thank you so much. For all the new roster members, if you want to join, NAW22 is the hashtag. Watch to earn channel points. Redeem, redeem, redeem. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you on the next episode. All right? Have a good night. Peace. Yes! What the heck?
420 has earned a spin the wheel entry.